What's going on, people? Welcome back. It's Time London, and I'm back again here in Kampala, Uganda. Flew in a few days ago. I'm still tired, still jet lagged, but I wanted to make this video as soon as possible for you guys, just to let you know the few changes they've made, the requirements that you guys are gonna need if you're traveling from, I don't know, Europe or England to come to Uganda. So that's why I wanted to make this video. A few things have changed, obviously, due to this COVID thing that's still going on. So traveling, look, I'm not even gonna play. Look, I'm not even happy because traveling is becoming difficult. Like, for us to want to travel, it's becoming very difficult because you have to go through a lot of madness, a lot of nonsense for you to actually get to where you're supposed to go. Before, obviously, you could just get your, plane ticket with your passport and just fly out. These days, you just have to go through like a lot of nonsense. Anyway, let's get into it, man, before I start ranting. So, boom, I'm only gonna talk about my experience traveling from London, England, to come to Uganda. Like I said before I could just buy my ticket and then fly in and get my visa upon arrival here at Entebbe Airport. That was an option before, whereas you could choose to get your visa online or get your visa at the airport when you land here. Obviously, I'm a British citizen, so I have to get a visa. So that was an option before, but now they've changed the whole visa thing. You cannot get your visa at Entebbe Airport. You have to apply online and then get approved first before you can actually fly out. So you can't, look, it's so strict that you can't even, like, for example, like in my case, you can't even fly out from London. You can't board your flight from London before you even show them your actual visa, because once you're approved online, it takes like 48 hours. They send you an email and then they send you the form as well, and then you print it off and you carry it with you. So that's visas, yeah? So you cannot leave. If any of you guys are watching this and you're planning to leave Europe or even England, like I did, to come down here, you have to apply for your visa online before you fly out. Otherwise, they won't even allow you to fly out through Heathrow or Gatwick, wherever you're gonna fly out from. So make sure you apply for your visa online. Those are the new rules. You cannot get your visa here at Entebbe Airport like before. You have to apply online for the visa. That's that. Also, coming from Europe as well, if you're double vaccinated, obviously, right now, if you're flying out from England like I did, you are required to print off your vaccine passport, basically. So if you have been vaccinated and you got your 2 jabs already and you registered on the NHS app that we're supposed to use like in England, you have to print off that form that shows the 2 dates when you were vaccinated. So you need those documents before you go to the airport with the visa as well. So you have to print that off as well. So that's that vaccine passport. So you need to print that off before you actually go to the airport. Otherwise, again, like I said, they will not allow you to board your flight. That's that vaccine passport. Then, obviously, you have to take your PCR test before you fly. 48 hours, or is it 72 hours? They give you a window. Don't quote me on that. Check uk.gov or go to the Ugandan Embassy website and see how many hours they give you for the window after you tested for COVID, how many hours they give you to travel. But it should be enough time anyway to give you a few days. So you have to get your PCR test, and obviously when you test negative, you have to print off that form or whatever as well. They send you the email, you print it off, and you take that to the airport as well. So the visa, you have to apply online and print it off and take it to the airport. Your vaccine passport as well, using the NHS app, print that off and take that with you as well. And also the PCR test, once you've taken it, take your negative certificate with you to the airport with you. Look, this is what I'm telling you. They're making things so difficult. It's such a joke. Look, it's a joke because, look, I don't even want to complain because everybody has to go through it, and I get it. But it's so annoying. Look, they've got people, they've got us, they've got men running around airports like I'm back at uni with plastic folders. It's a joke. It's annoying. And obviously, there's so many different papers that you're carrying. If you lose one, then you're pissed. And you might get to a certain airport, if you're transferring in a different country, you might get, if you lose one document, they might not let you travel. Look, it's annoying. this is why I wanted to make this video for you guys, so that if you're flying out from England and you're coming to Uganda like I did, make sure you have all these documents in order, because they will not allow you to board your flight, and you might miss your flight and lose your money, obviously, if you've already booked your ticket. So make sure you got your e-visa online, apply online. It takes about 48 hours to get it. Yeah, so the visa costs $50, which is £40 for us from England. So you pay online as well. You can use your Visa card, and then they send you a reference number to show that you have paid. And also there's a process that you have to be checking the application, the process before it actually, if you want to keep up the progress, to follow it, to see when your visa is going to be approved. It takes like 2 days. It shouldn't be a problem. And obviously the PCR test before you fly, and yeah, your vaccine passport. So if you're flying out from Europe or England, just make sure you got those documents on deck, otherwise they'll make you miss your flight. And also other airlines, by the way, this is very important. If look, obviously all of us prefer different airlines to fly with, so you have to literally check the requirements of that particular airline, because certain airlines will require you to do certain things, and I'll tell you why. I flew with Qatar Airways. It was different from KLM, for example. If you're flying with KLM, that airline, I think, lands in Kigali before it comes to Entebbe Airport. So you might need to fill in a passenger locator form before you land in Kigali. So they'll ask you for that if you're leaving England, to fill in that passenger locator form. Even if you're not going to Kigali and you're coming to Uganda, they'll want you to fill in the passenger locator form to let them know where you're going to be staying and stuff. So different airlines might require different documents. Like I said, we didn't need to fill in that passenger locator form on my airline that I used, Qatar Airways. But my sister flew with KLM and she needed to do that. So yeah, so before you fly out, it's important. Check with your airline what kind of requirements you're going to be needing before you fly out, or before you go to the actual airport, because again, you don't want to get to the airport and they ask you for a document and you don't have it, and then they make you miss your flight. It's long, you missed out on your money. It's mad. Like I said before, they're making things difficult. But yeah, it's annoying, it's headaches, but everybody has to go through it. So it is what it is. I don't want to be treated different, but that's just what it is. But for us that want to travel, man, it's becoming a problem, man, because we're going through airports looking like uni students carrying plastic folders full of documents. So yeah. So anyway, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to make it quickly for you guys that want to travel to Uganda. Requirements that you're going to be needing. Make sure you're on point before you go to the airport. Otherwise, you're going to miss your flight. And I wouldn't want you to do that. So that's why I make these kind of videos for you guys. I'm back in Uganda. I flew in 2 days ago. I'm still tired, as you can see. It's a little bit jet lagged. So we're here, more videos coming. So make sure you got your documents on point when you're flying out. Oh, actually, I nearly forgot to let you guys know. So once you've flown out and you land at the Entebbe Airport, you need when you have your e-visa, you print off the form and you come with it. So make sure you print it off before you come to Uganda, because you have to produce it here at Entebbe Airport for them to stamp your passport to give you the actual visa. The e-visa thing is just like a receipt to show that, yeah, your visa's been approved. So when you get here, make sure you have it, like I said before, anyway, print it off before you leave. And then when you get here, you produce it and they will give you your visa. And also, yes, I said for you to fly in, you need a negative PCR test, right? When you get here at Entebbe Airport, make sure you're prepared with $30, because you have to test again. You have to do another COVID test here again at Entebbe Airport again. And then, yeah, it costs $30. Even though you have your certificate that shows, you're negative from wherever you've flown from, when you land here at Entebbe, you're required again to take another test, which is $30. So, you can pay in dollars. They won't accept pounds, but there's a station where you can exchange money. So, actually, I have to shout out these people at the Entebbe Airport, man. This time around, man, they're doing an amazing job, because they've got so much things to do when you land here at the airport. There's so many stations that you have to go through. like pay here, they give you a receipt on a different station, then go get your test done over there, and then register for different things and stuff. It's a bit mad for us when you just landed, when you're tired and you have to go through these things, but these people are doing an amazing job. They make it easier for you, and I had to give them a bit of credit, man. They're doing an amazing job. Every station we went to, they were making it so easy for us, and they were very, very helpful. So shout out to the people working at Entebbe Airport, man. You guys are doing a great job so far. So yeah, so when you fly in, you have to test again, which is gonna cost you $30. So yeah, be ready when you land here at the airport. You have to take another test in case you didn't know that. So you can pay in dollars, or you can pay in Ugandan shillings, which is like 110k here in Uganda. I believe that's what I paid, because they refused my pounds. So luckily, I had some Ugandan money with me, Ugandan shillings, so I paid 110k. I remember that. Yeah. So yeah, be ready to pay for your COVID test when you land here at Entebbe Airport. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. For anything else, if you're traveling, just check the Ugandan Embassy website for all the requirements before you fly out. Yeah, so people, catch you on the next one. Peace.